Welcome back to Future Bike Zone, where we ride ahead of time. Today, the legend has roared back to life. The 2025 Yamaha RD350 is here, and it's not just a motorcycle, it's a statement. A revival that fans across generations were praying for, and Yamaha has finally listened. But is it truly worthy of the legendary RD nameplate, or is it just nostalgia bait? Let's dive deep and find out what the 2025 Yamaha RD350 brings to the modern motorcycling scene. The original RD350 was nothing short of an icon in the 70s and 80s, a fire-breathing two-stroke that defined performance in its era. The 2025 edition doesn't try to run from that heritage. In fact, it embraces it fully, with a bold mix of retro aesthetics and cutting-edge engineering. From the moment you look at it, the bike screams classic RD, with its twin-cylinder layout, minimalist frame, and upright riding stance. But once you take a closer look, you realize this isn't a mere retro replica, it's a futuristic reinterpretation. Let's start with the engine. The soul of any RD. Yamaha has retained the twin-cylinder charm but gone fully modern. The new RD350 is powered by a 350 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled, parallel twin engine with DOHC architecture and fuel injection. And no, it's not a two-stroke anymore, strict emission norms have ruled that out. But Yamaha has tuned this four-stroke engine to emulate the aggressive power delivery of the original. It churns out an impressive 42 horsepower at 10,000 RPM and a peak torque of 32 Nm at 8,500 RPM. That means plenty of mid-range punch and a thrilling top end for those who like to rev it hard. What makes it more exciting is the lightweight chassis. Yamaha has employed a hybrid aluminum diamond frame that weighs just 12 kilograms, contributing to an overall curb weight of only 158 kilograms. This makes the RD350 one of the lightest and most agile bikes in its class. Combine that with the 42 horses under the tank, and what you get is a near 1:4 power-to-weight ratio. Numbers that thrill seekers will appreciate. The throttle response is crisp, thanks to Yamaha's ride-by-wire system. It offers 3 riding modes: urban, sport, and custom. In urban mode, the bike softens up for everyday use, while sport unleashes all of its aggression. The custom mode allows you to adjust throttle maps and engine braking to suit your riding style. The RD350 also features a 6-speed transmission paired with a slipper and assist clutch, making gear shifts smooth and reducing wheel hop during aggressive downshifting. For the first time ever, Yamaha has added a quickshifter to an RD, available as standard in the top-end variant. It works seamlessly for upshifts and adds a real racebike feel to spirited riding. Now, let's talk about the design. Yamaha has masterfully blended retro and modern cues in the RD350. The silhouette is unmistakably RD, with a flat tank, round LED headlamp, and dual-pod analog-digital instrument cluster. But the details are modern, fully LED lighting, DRLs, a TFT console with smartphone connectivity, and even integrated turn signals on the bar end mirrors. The tank carries the classic Yamaha stripe in white and red, a nod to the original paint schemes of the 1980s. The exposed frame, brushed aluminum accents, and dual-outlet exhaust system lend the bike a raw, mechanical aesthetic that purists will adore. One of the standout features is the sound. Yamaha has used tuned exhaust valves and baffled mufflers to recreate that classic RD bark. No, it's not as loud or smoky as the original two-stroke, but it does have a raspy, throaty character that sets it apart from other four-stroke twins. On startup, the bike growls to life with a distinctive note that deepens with revs, a small, but heartfelt tribute to the legacy of the RD. Braking duties are handled by a dual 298mm disc setup at the front with radial calipers and a 240mm rear disc. Yamaha's dual-channel ABS comes standard, but the higher variant offers cornering ABS and switchable traction control as well. Suspension is equally impressive. The front gets $41 million forks, while the rear is supported by a monoshock with preload and rebound adjustability. Both components are tuned for spirited riding without compromising daily comfort. The riding triangle is upright and neutral, making the RD350 surprisingly comfortable for both city rides and highway jaunts. The seat height is a manageable 800 mm, and the tank holds 14 liters of fuel, providing decent touring range. You also get a split seat setup, although a single-piece retro-style seat is available as an accessory for those who prefer the vintage look. Now, Yamaha didn't stop at performance and design. The 2025 RD350 comes with modern tech features that today's riders expect. The 4.3-inch TFT display supports Yamaha's Y-Connect app, giving you turn-by-turn navigation, call and message alerts, and ride analytics. There's also a USB-C charging port neatly hidden under the handlebar, and a built-in anti-theft GPS tracker in the top-end variant. Riders will also love the integrated cruise control on the premium variant, a rare feature in this segment. Yamaha has really positioned the RD350 not just as a performance machine, but as an all-rounder that can serve as a daily commuter, weekend canyon carver, and even a long-distance companion. The bike supports optional side panniers and a tail rack for touring setups. And now, let's talk about pricing. Yamaha has priced the 2025 RD350 quite competitively, keeping in mind both nostalgia buyers and new age enthusiasts. The base variant starts at PKR 8.95 lakh or approximately $3,400, while the fully loaded top-end model comes in at PKR 10.25 lakh or around $3,900. For what it offers, both in legacy and modern capability, that's a very attractive proposition. Bookings have already opened in select markets, with deliveries expected to begin by Q4 2025. What truly makes the 2025 RD350 special is that it doesn't try to replace the original, it celebrates it. It's not a museum piece, but a fully functional, modern motorcycle built with the DNA of its legendary predecessor. Yamaha has done something rare here. They've managed to respect the past while pushing toward the future. Whether you're an old-school RD lover or a Gen Z rider craving character in a digital world, this bike speaks your language. On the road, the RD350 is an absolute blast. The engine comes alive above 6,000 RPM, delivering a surge of power that's intoxicating but still controllable. The handling is nimble, the feedback from the chassis is excellent, and the braking gives you confidence even in tight corners. The lightweight body makes it effortless to flick through traffic or carve a twisty mountain road. And thanks to the slipper clutch and quickshifter, you're always in control. In traffic, the RD is surprisingly tame. The heat management is decent, with liquid cooling keeping engine temps in check. The ride quality, although firm, isn't jarring. Yamaha has found a nice balance here. Fuel efficiency ranges from 28 to 35 km per liter depending on your riding style, which is decent for a performance-oriented twin-cylinder machine. At night, the LED headlamp with DRLs not only looks stunning but also provides excellent visibility. And on longer rides, the upright ergonomics and vibration-damped handlebar mean you can ride for hours without fatigue. Yamaha has even worked on reducing vibration, something that plagued the older RD, by adding a counterbalancer shaft, and it works beautifully. That's it for today's deep dive into the 2025 Yamaha RD350. Let me know what you think about this revival in the comments. Does it live up to the legend? Would you ride one, or does your heart still belong to the smoky two-stroke of the past? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Future Bike Zone for more deep dives into tomorrow's machines. Until next time, ride safe, stay curious, and never stop chasing the future. On two wheels.